Podcast. I'm Fagundes.
And I'm Webb.
And today we have community members Cleo and Michael. Cleo is an artist and also runs her own blog on the website. And Michael is the lead scriptwriter of Moonlight Kite Flight and is also an artist for the community. They're here because this week we're going to have a segment called Guys and Gals, and it's basically going to be the difference in opinion between a girl and a guy on a various amount of issues. Now, originally we're going to have 2 guys and 2 girls, but one of the girls didn't show up today. So we have Michael filling in for her.
But is that okay?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, it is, because we're going to have Cleo, an actual girl, give Michael the approval.
I approve.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Official proxy has been created. Sweet.
Wonderful. Now we can get started with the first question. And we're going to ask the gals this first. What is an ideal first date scenario for you two?
Like location, I mean, everything. Pretty much. Deep question.
Not the movies, because on a first date, you want to be able to talk to them and get to know them. And during a movie, you can't really do that. So, like dinner, or, I don't know, just going out somewhere. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know, tripping asses or walks on the beach, shit like
Yeah,
that.
the beach. The beach is good.
Do you share the same views? Tripping acid and walk?
Not the acid part.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's some fresh perspective.
Yeah. Nick, would you like to start with the guys'
Opinion? Let's see. I'm a man. I can be pretty shallow at times, so I'm gonna say sometimes, like, even if it's a cliche, I mean, I hate to waste a good stereotype, movie. That I don't have to worry about tripping over my tongue and stuff. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, movies are good, walking about is good. A Zeppelin would be really good.
Zeppelin flight. Very nice.
Yeah. What about you, Bryce?
I don't know, pretty cliche. Dinner and a movie, so you can talk to them during the dinner, and then at the movie, when you're done talking with things. Because, I mean, how much are you going to get out on the first date, right? You got to get comfortable with the person.
It's like your life story.
Yeah. That'd be sad. Advise it. I think it comes off as too desperate.
Yeah.
But yeah, just dinner and a movie, and that's pretty much it. Question number 2. What would you say would keep an ideal, stable relationship going on for a long time?
What's key?
Yeah, what do you think?
Let's start with Michael.
What the hell are you looking at?
Yeah. Well, Michael, what do you think is important to maintain a relationship?
Hold on. Michael, identifying yourself as a woman character in this, a state of mind,
I get...
what would you say?
Yeah.
That state of mind would say? It's this very question.
I don't know, guys. God damn it. Guys, nice.
Yeah, alright. Yeah,
Why
that's
did I
good.
have to say that? Why can't you be the chick?
I mean, it doesn't have to be a guy. We do endorse.
More progressive is what he's saying. Bryce, you just stop talking about that. Yeah.
Alright,
He said he wants a nice partner. That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, Leo, what would you say is, what's key in keeping things good? Not that I'm taking notes or anything.
I guess just communication is a really big thing, because you each need to know, like, I don't know, like, you know, you want to be able to know that you're pleasing your partner or whatever, as opposed to, you know, I don't know.
assuming.
Yeah, like, you can't just, like, assume, like, oh, he'll like this, or, you know, and then, because if he doesn't, then, I don't know, I can't really, yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Communication. And, like, okay, if, I don't know, like, you obviously don't want to be mean about something, like if you give someone a present or whatever, and they're like, oh, I don't like this.
Make you receive a present lately?
Actually,
No.
haven't given her any presents. Maybe that's what this is about.
No, I'm just saying, like...
Oh, by the way, people.
This is the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hi.
And the marketing begins.
You corporate bastard.
I can't... I don't even know where I was going with my example anymore. Just
Communication.
sorry.
no.
Yeah, communication.
All right,
Communication is key.
that's cool.
What?
Bryce, what would you say is key in maintaining?
Definitely communication. I would agree with too. You know, kind of stealing off of Cleo's idea, and more than that, I think you have to spend a certain time with your mate, right? Just to kind of, I don't know,
Interesting word you picked there.
but mate, you know, like
But we're not Australian, so
no,
What?
that's not
whatever.
What I meant.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like the other half, you know. That's you. Literally, I don't know why you went to Australia for that. You're having this trouble with these
Wait.
keywords.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sayings that people use. Mate, you know.
Good day.
Mate, hey, good day, mate.
Shrimp on the bobby.
Yeah, but I don't know if you spend, I think, a good amount of time with them, and that helps too. It's not just like, I don't think a long relationship can last over the phone, even if you're using good communication.
Yeah.
I think you need to see them and physical bonding as well.
Yeah, time and effort. That's what it takes, I think.
Nick, do you want to say anything?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Time and effort. And it takes
Time
effort
and
on
effort.
both parts, you know?
Shallow.
I
Shallow.
am.
Come on, elaborate, Nick.
A lavish and expensive gifts to
Lavish,
help. Diamonds last forever.
Wonderful.
They do.
Wonderful.
Shall we move on to the next question?
I suppose we should.
All right.
Do you have anything to say, Nick?
I have a question for them.
Sure.
All right. I was gonna say, in the future, if you ever decide to, settle down and whatnot, what do you think would be better? Like stay at home kind of thing, or would you rather?
Wait. Let me rephrase this. Are you fine staying with his family?
Wait, and that what?
I
Hey,
think it's cool to be 40, living in the basement. Just save some money.
Our basement sucks. It's got a
You
dirty
want
floor.
lavish gifts,
Hey.
right? Lavish
Yeah,
gifts.
you don't want to live in our basement. It's
No,
pretty good.
hey, I was gonna ask like a
Not
good
nice.
question here.
Okay,
and
go
everything.
ahead.
Would
Right
you
next to
rather-
the heater.
Do you think it'd be better to be like stay at home, or would you prefer to be go out and there working your way in the world, breadwinning and such?
Oh.
Like the movie, Mr. Mom.
Oh, you mean like who's
Like yeah,
leading the relationship?
yeah. I mean, or do you think it should be equal? Do you think one of you should be at home for the sake of like a good and healthy home, or what do you think?
Healthy home. If no one's there, then
Well, it
You're talking
depends
about
on if
family.
you have kids.
That too.
or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Yes, Mom.
got it.
Kidding. God. Jesus.
You're a strong, independent woman. Your
Yeah.
personality that you're
Yeah.
playing as.
Remember, I'm a chick.
Not
Not
you.
really, but I'm pretending to be a chick.
Don't worry, Michael.
no
we never
identity
forgot.
This is his goddamn idea.
I mean, I think it's good if both partners are working, but I don't know. It really depends on the kids and the situation itself, really. Because if they're too young, you don't want to put the kids like in daycare all the time because you want to be able to spend time with them.
I got put in daycare a
Does the
lot.
same thing apply to like puppies and kittens?
Yeah, but what if there's like one
No? Okay.
one person bringing in like enough money to where another one can just relax?
Or would you feel like a sense of like you want to be bringing in something too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'd probably want to
Just
be.
so you feel like you're contributing.
Yeah, I'd wanna do a little something. Like even if it's not like a huge career or anything, but
Like a hobby?
I just think I don't know. I feel like it'd be good to kind of feel like I'm participating in the relationship too, as opposed to just like being a leech.
Ah.
Sucking up all.
Yeah, Michael. What would
Gold
you
digger.
say? You
What?
got gold digger? You would gold dig?
No, she said suck up all the money, or I said that, she said leech, I said gold digger.
Oh right, but like, what would you do? Would you want to be go out there,
Yeah, which would you want to have someone leading the relationship?
or would you be fine like sit at home and just?
Yeah, sit on my ass, drinking martinis, watching soap operas, being a bitch, yeah. Yeah, that's what I like, Nick!
Right.
I don't know if that was serious.
Me personally, like, if it happened, I could totally do the stay-at-home dad thing. I'm an artist. I'm gonna spend most of my time sitting in my own little studio anyhow. Might as well.
But we're not
Eating
saying
Doritos.
the kids in the situation. Would you just assume?
Oh yeah, I could do that too.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, shut up,
I don't mind cooking. I can do that.
Yeah, kids, we're having top ramen tonight.
I can
So
cook better than top
even if
ramen.
there weren't kids there, you still want to just be home.
Like if it was okay.
So,
If it wasn't, I'd go get a job.
But that actually leads to a second question. With your personality, where you want to feel like you contribute, right? And his personality, where he just sit on his.
I will contribute if wanted, but if they're okay with it, I'll do it.
lazy
Would
stone
you
if that's a
kind of
weed.
view that on him? Like you want to contribute, so you'd expect the other partner to want to contribute as well, or would you just be like, you know?
Like that.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you're doing at home also. Like, if you're not doing anything, then I'd be like, yeah, you kind of need to do something. But if you were, like, taking care of the house and cooking and blah, 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 you know, then yeah, I think I'd be fine with that. But
What about you, Bryce?
Me?
You gonna go bring home the bacon, or are you gonna, like, sit around drinking Long Island iced teas and watching TV?
Bit of both.
Bit of both,
I
right
believe.
on.
Yeah,
right on.
I think it's healthy to manage work and play, right? Equally, or not equally, but some sort of balance to it, you know?
I get you.
Otherwise, it just gets excessive.
And we don't want that.
No.
Fagundes Webb does not endorse excessiveness. Or do we?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. Just don't hurt yourself, people.
I'm
Really.
indecisive right now.
You know. Bryce, do you have our next question lined up?
I do not.
He does not. I will go get our next question lined up.
Wonderful.
Weddings.
oh,
You a traditional wedding person, or I mean, you want to go do like the rock star wedding or Elvis impersonator getting you married in Vegas?
no.
There are options.
Well, I mean, you can really do anything you want with a wedding. I feel like I'd want it to be nice.
Yeah.
But not too expensive, because there are more important things to spend, like, your money on later on in life with that person. But I mean, yeah, I would want it to be nice. And
You could. I'm sorry to cut you off. You could have like a Great Depression themed wedding.
Wow.
Super thrifty.
What?
I don't think it's like a Halloween party, Nick. I don't think.
It could be.
I mean, I've seen something similar to that, but
Of, like, they normally dress.
I don't know, maybe.
You know.
I don't know.
But then, you know, if you have a Great Depression themed, like, you're gonna put a lot of money towards it, and a lot about a wedding is getting the wedding presents out of it. You know, because all the useful.
Registration.
Yeah. So if you have a Great Depression, it's like, oh, sorry, you know,
You can't give me
I
any
couldn't
gifts.
afford it.
Here's a tin
Oink.
can.
They'd be like, "What are you doing, man? I'm keeping in character."
The character, you know. Yeah.
Alright, I can see how that could backfire. I don't know. Michael,
What?
how would you like to get married? You a white dress kind of gal, or like ripped up
Fuck
black
you.
skirt?
Yeah. No. I mean, women don't have to wear dresses. They don't want to.
They don't.
Yeah.
Is he traditional?
Why?
Or is he?
Pig, traditionalist.
Yeah.
I'm not a
God.
chauvinist.
I
What
don't
kind of
know.
wedding?
We got a donkey ranch with
Why donkey ranch?
donkeys.
They're friendly.
Yeah, donkeys and one of those big cats, Maine Coon.
Maine Coon.
Maine Coon, like
Yeah.
a free roaming ranch of Maine Coons.
It's like a ranch wedding.
Yeah, with donkeys and Maine
Like-
Coons.
Like you want a little bit of excitement here and there, like some danger. Is that what I'm saying?
I hire like Bill Murray to get a little tipsy and just hang around by the wedding cake and occasionally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's
And there'd be
doable.
balloons.
Right. What about your maid at the wedding?
What do you mean?
Like,
I was wondering.
are they like in a tux?
Yeah.
So they.
I mean, because you're also speaking for the other person. Whoever the other person might be.
Talks or something.
Okay. Because they can wear anything you want.
That touch.
Okay. I don't know, Bryce. What kind of wedding you gonna have?
Sorry, hold on.
Give him a minute.
Still recovering.
Me. Honestly, I probably just go traditional route because.
Yeah, me
boring.
too.
Yeah, I'm boring that way. I mean, I don't know. Would it be in like a cathedral?
Mine would be.
Or like on a beach?
Mine would be a big church type deal.
Something like that. I don't know. Church just seems a little too dark.
Yeah, I like
I've been to
gothic.
church weddings.
Uptight.
Yeah, it just.
Uptight.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The lighting's not great.
Shit, my foot's asleep.
But then again, if you do have an outside wedding, it's.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You don't have to worry about mosquitoes in a church.
Not the
Depends on where you are.
insect kind.
Yeah, but we won't go to the hypotheticals.
But we could. We're
Your
putting that out
relatives
there.
could be considered a
Yeah, I would say probably honestly like an outside wedding.
That could be fun. Alright. Should we finish that?
Yeah,
Next question. That's French for question.
great.
If none of you caught that. Bryce, your turn to give a question. You've been quiet for a while.
How many kids would you say we're looking towards?
Hmm.
You can say none. Zero's a number, son.
Zero is a number. It's a placeholder.
-1 is also a number.
-1 is not a real number.
Between,
I mean-
I don't know. Probably 3 at the max, though.
Mhm.
I feel like I wouldn't want to have a single child. I feel like 2 or 3 would be good.
That'd be better, you think, for them as they grow up to have like children around, a sibling.
Yeah.
Now raising boys or girls?
Mm, I don't know. Probably. I'd prefer to have girls,
God damn it, still asleep.
And
But-
why is that?
but I don't know. I get along with my little sister like a lot better than I get along with my brother.
Your little
And
brother's funny.
He's alright. But I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm gonna love them either way. I feel like maybe 1 boy would be good if I were to have 1 boy and 2 girls.
Michael, would you have kids or
Yeah, sure.
like how many?
2 or 3.
Is that it?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Well, like boys or girls?
Either or both.
Okay.
All right. Me? Let's see. I don't know. Like, if I had a daughter, I guess it'd be cool because it's like less I have to worry about because it's like that. You know, like daughters and moms. You know, they're like
I thought
live
it's
together.
father and daughter, and then
Is that a thing? I don't know. I think
Yeah,
that's
like-
how they get problems.
Yeah, those purity ball things. You
Yeah.
could go to one of those.
Whatever.
yeah, it's normally has like the daddy something dance.
Oh, I never did that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I always wanted to.
But then again, if I have a son, that's somebody I get to teach how to like hit a baseball and like
Yeah.
like build a tree for.
Shit I
You
did when I was a
can
kid.
teach a daughter to.
I could, but it's just the ideal vision I have. It'd be like, I don't know. I'm old fashioned, I guess, in my own weird little way. It's like a
This
son.
guy
A
should
son's
have
like
protested,
a
son.
son's like an heir. That's like a king thing, to the
Not
throne.
my other child.
No, I'm not. The either or would be good. I don't know. Gonna quit digging that hole.
All right, right on.
Bryce,
Have another
you and
shot.
kids.
Honestly, probably from if I can support it, right? 0 to 100, I'm fine with, right?
Shit, man.
I can relate. I get along with kids.
And one wife.
I've seen it happen. Realistically, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's out there. Probably 2 or 3 is always a good number. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, it all depends, right?
Yeah.
Like job is kind of like life situation,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You don't want
wonderful question.
What?
Wonderful.
to. Very insightful.
So I guess we'll move on to the next thing
Right.
right here.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Then go for it.
Vacation.
Ooh.
With mates?
Where would you go? What would you do?
Somewhere. I don't know.
Fine.
Like.
No
Europe.
phones in the theater.
I'd wanna like adventure new places and stuff, but nothing too dangerous. Like, I don't know. I feel like just walking around England and stuff would be really cool. Or I don't know.
So you wouldn't want to go to like Central America or South American regions and just kind of just live it up, like just going around bar hopping and. No? It's not exciting?
Shady taxis and like running.
It's just the adventure, It's just going to a foreign place, and I'm sure the food's great.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
I would
like-
try
isn't
guinea
that
pig.
Half of it.
Yeah.
That's Peru.
I would try guinea pig if I went to Peru.
Okay, yeah. I know.
As long as they didn't make me pick it out and look at it before I took it away. I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I feel like Europe would be a good place to travel.
Michael?
It's with the ideal mate too, so they'd be fine with whatever.
Irish countryside or Buddhist temple in the mountains.
Why is that?
That sounds kind of nice, actually.
Because it's quiet and peaceful.
Time to connect, right?
Yeah. Or push him off the edge.
Not ideal situation, but Nick.
It's an ideal situation for
do you got?
murder.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'd probably want to go to faraway places. I like a lot, like places that I especially like, that would be hard for me to get a sense of what's going on. Like places where I don't really know the language and whatnot, so they're just wild and alien pretty much. And I don't know, I just see the sights, haphazardly try to communicate with the locals without trying to offend anybody with my horrific accent.
Just to kind of put this on some sort of region or something, what were you thinking?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it like anywhere?
Yeah,
Like
mid-Europe, Mediterranean. I mean, if the Middle East was a little safer, I'd try that, just because interesting over there. You know, I'd go to big cities, but also go to a lot of places that are still like, you know, using a horse and carriage kind of thing. That'd be interesting. Then maybe get like an adventure going on, like an old school sailboat going around Tierra del Fuego. Maybe not that one, but you know, that'd be kind of neat. Rolling on the waves, climbing the riggings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I would probably want to go to some place with, any place with great culture and very good food. Because it's not just going there with the mate, it's connecting with the locals and whatnot.
The
And
place.
just having fun with it, you know, really getting the full experience. And I think I would want to go to a place a little bit more adventurous. But I'd be fine with the city or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
But all I'm thinking of is like the old movie I used to watch, El Salvador, where they just like
Didn't see that.
go down. I don't know, it was a fun movie.
Oh, check it
It
out.
was okay, you know, but all right movie. So Nick, you have our next question?
I am up for next question, and the next question has been totally pre-planned and prepared for this.
Awesome. I love that. I love to hear that.
Yeah, I get ready to hear it a lot. Let's see. Oh, house. Like, living.
Yeah.
What would that be like? Like a suburb? Apartment?
Parents still an option?
Living with parents? That's the thing. Attic?
Come on, Nick, ask that.
I'm not gonna ask that.
Alright, yeah, so ideal living situation.
Well, I definitely want, like, a house.
Mm.
Not an apartment or anything. I mean, you could start out at an apartment, but I definitely, later on in life, in the long run, I definitely want to have my own house so I can paint and decorate and everything every way I want. And, I don't know. And, like, I'd want a nice backyard.
Like, how big do you think?
An
acre?
I think an acre would be good. Yeah, like I want enough room to garden, and I want room for a lawn and stuff, especially if I have kids.
So I have somewhere to run around.
Yeah. You know, I really like Victorian style houses, but it obviously doesn't need to be that.
Well, I mean, it's the ideal situation.
Yeah,
right?
can
Yeah, that would be cool.
you live in a
We're not talking
pyramid.
about what Nick can do right now.
Hey! I'm saving it.
Alright, Michael?
What would you like to live in?
House in San Francisco.
Yeah, like in one of those,
The old ones? Or
apartment?
No,
Like
house.
an actual house.
Yeah.
Like the one of those little ones that are tilted.
Yeah.
Sweet.
those are pretty cool.
Yeah, Nick?
My ideal living condition, I'd like, maybe like a condo or something with like a nice view on like some really high floor studio apartment, like that has, I don't need it to be huge, but I need it to feel open, you know? And then like the kind of place where my grocery store and everything I need is like maybe on the floor beneath me or like a block over, something where almost everything's within easy reach.
Yeah.
With nice hustle and bustle. But then I could also go for like a countryside cottage or something to get away from it all.
So you're thinking like
I'm making of two. And I mean,
seclusive.
while I'm dreaming, there are some pretty cool old abandoned temples in like Sri Lanka and Bangladesh.
Sure
hollows
you're not allowed
out.
to go in, right?
What?
Sure, you're not allowed to go in. But
Well,
it's
no,
an
if
idea.
I could,
Yeah.
I'd get them all, I'd get them all reinforced and make structurally sound. Natural air conditioning, maybe I'd bring a fan. That would be sweet. The kind of place where, like, maybe the local village is maybe a half-mile walk, and I can walk there every day to the market. And then go back and sit there and just kind of relax and think. And make spooky noises when tourists come by, of course.
And I'm gonna be the hermit, crazy hermit in the cave.
Pretty much.
Me, I think I want to have like an estate. Like I want some place which is a little bit larger, not because I'm going to use it, but just to have like some housewarming parties or whatnot.
Ooh.
And I want like
Like a big dining hall.
yeah, something like that. And I want enough property where maybe I can have a couple hedges. I'm thinking of like a
Like get them
walkway.
trimmed into
A
funny shapes.
Yeah, walkway to a pool maybe, something like that.
Ooh, cool.
And I don't want it fenced, but I guess that's possible. Like in the ideal scenario, I want to have it fenced off, and you just I don't know. Everyone's invited.
What about hunting grounds?
We'll start a
have some of those?
fundraiser for it eventually.
You might see that on the site.
Yeah, you might see that.
A little
You
tip jar.
might- a little Kickstarter for it.
Probably pay that.
As long as it's
Yeah. Oh, we got 30 more minutes.
Yep.
We'll also cut that part out because we don't want to seem like we're rushing it.
We're having fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we'll have one last question, and then we'll go on to the other segments as well.
Okay. Final question.
Starting.
How about job? How you gonna bring home the bacon?
Well, Vaughn says bacon in it. So
Well,
Yeah.
there we go.
No.
Uh,
I mean, it definitely has to be something steady, but I want it to be something I enjoy. So probably something artsy.
Mm.
Or writing, or,
Hmm.
I don't know.
That could be good.
Yeah.
Michael, here,
Art.
tilt your head up. We gotta see your face on
Art.
camera more often.
Art.
yeah, can you move a little bit to center? There we
art
go.
and stuff.
Anything?
What? Do I need to explain myself?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. What kind of art are you thinking of? Because
Drawings and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Bryce, what would you?
My ideal job.
Yep.
I'd want to have something where and there's a lot of movement involved. Like I'm just a freelance investor, Maybe get involved in some angel investing here and there, and just kind of I don't know, something that doesn't take too much time. It's kind of like crunch time, really, when you get into it. But something that I can do just relaxing or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah.
Me, what would I? Monster slaying would be sweet, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Monster slang?
Yeah, seriously, life would be so much easier if it was like Skyrim and whatnot, where you just go from town to town looking for little quests to do, killing bandits and monsters and finding magic things. But I can't do that, so I have to settle for something else,
Like what?
like accounting or linguistics or something. Something to support myself.
Accounting?
Well, I do art.
Series?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I had some guy tell me to do that when I was like, he's like, what are you going to do in college? I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'm taking a couple art classes. And he said, you should look into accounting, kid. And I go, okay. Yeah.
Also, that one counselor who suggested hard labor.
Yeah, I had a counselor in high school, and she asked me what I wanted to do, and I said I would like to do art, and she says, oh, so you're creative and whatnot. And I said, yeah, and she's like, be a construction worker. And she didn't mean like an architect or a site planner or somebody doing draftsman. She meant carrying bricks and mixing mortar and yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful lady. Alright, that concludes Guys and Gals.
This segment for this week.
We might do it again, we
maybe
might not.
Maybe not. Maybe it'll be deemed offensive.
I mean, if enough people came asking for another one, I guess
Or if people don't say anything about it.
we might assume
maybe-
that they're too shy to speak up.
Yeah, and they assume it's great.
Yeah. It's kind of a whim.
Yeah, you can, I mean, just go on the forum.
Use the forum to
Use
let
the
us
forum.
know. That's how we find things out from
We
you.
should have a segment section. We'll open that up.
We could do that. That sounds smart. Sounds like something we should have already had going.
All right, sweet. So I guess we'll How do we say goodbye to them?
How do we say
Oh, we
goodbye
need
to
to
them?
leave?
Oh.
Yeah, we're done with guys and gals. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Cool.
good.
Right.
Oh, don't be so eager to leave.